The case for Ed Goldberg, class of 1956, as Fort Lee's greatest ever. In my opinion, Ed Goldberg was the best I ever played for or against during my basketball years. That, by the way, includes Chet Forty, the great guard from Hackensack and later with Columbia University. Okay, he's also a close friend, and you might want to discount that and conclude I am exaggerating his position because of it. However, I had nothing to do with the following. In 1956, he was the #1 vote getter on the New Jersey first-team All-State selection by the Newark Star-Ledger. His 73 points in a game is still the highest point total ever in Bergen County and is the 5th highest in the state. Along with such greats as Chet Forty, Bill McCadney, and Rudy Fenderson of Cliffside and Brandeis fame, the Bergen Evening Record named him to the All-Decade team. Want more? In 2000, the Record named him among the top 25 players for the last 100 years. By the way, he was the only player among the group that played his last game in high school at the age of 16. At Syracuse, Ed was a 2-time All-American and the all-time 16th leading scorer, averaging 16 points per game. His totals would have been much higher if it weren't for persistent knee injuries that either sidelined or hampered his game. He also holds the freshman record of 44 points in a single game. The Syracuse coach said of Ed, "He was the best guard I ever coached because he could do more things than any other player." His tenure as coach was from 1947 to 1962. I have heard it said that Ed was a ball hog and shot too much. That comes from a 73-point game that some said Marty should not have let happen. He was taken out of the game with 3 minutes to go. I will get back to this in a minute. Since I played guard next to him in every game in our senior year, I know better than anyone else that that rumor is completely false. His shooting percentage was well above 50%, and Ed from 15 feet was more accurate than any other member of our team from 10. He was the go-to guy because we all knew he would deliver. Not because he didn't pass when the advantage was somewhere else, because he did, but because he was the consummate scorer machine. Deadly in all of the following areas: set shot, drive left or right, stop on a dime and go up with a jump shot, take it to the hole, shoot with either hand, including the hook shot, and you begin to understand his comprehensive repertoire. He was unstoppable, even when he was double-teamed, which he often was. I never saw a player with more offensive weapons. Ed was the real deal. Back to the 73-point performance. The team decided to help him get the scoring championship in our league, so without his knowledge, we followed that plan during the game. When he picked up on it, Ed tried to give it back, but when he realized that was not going to work, he finally went with it. I wish I had a shooting percentage for that game because I know it had to be over 70%. Those who were there were awestruck by his unforgettable performance. I was a witness, and I am giving it to you straight. Yes, we made him shoot, and as usual, he delivered, but this time by giving the performance of a lifetime.